they have a tough defense. They gave Nick Mullins fits clearly. And on that last drive, that last play that Nick Mullins was in the game, Mullins, what are you looking at? I can see it from here on my screen. He didn't even look off the linebacker, baby. Mullins, you at least got to look off the linebacker. Like, at least with Jimmy's in there, Jimmy looks to the right. And Jimmy, he looks to the left. You stare down your receiver, Nicky. What you doing, baby? Nick, you can't do that. He literally stared down his receiver, and the linebacker was surprised he even got the ball. The linebacker was like, oh, snap, I got an interception. I'm taking it to the house. Well, the people that were talking about Nick Mullins, RELAX, relax. Jimmy G, you up. It's that simple. Nick Mullins, I'm not saying he's garbage, but he had a bad game on primetime. And he went up against a legitimate defense. Well, you're faithful. I don't know who it was, but a lot of people claiming to be Niners fans, they want to get old Nick Mullins in there, and look what you got. Nick Mullins from the start of the game, he was missing throws. On the first drive, he missed like 2 throws. Nick Mullins, this obviously wasn't his best performance. Last week, was a revelation. It was a blip. It wasn't no trend, baby. Nick Mullins actually went up against a good defense. I don't even think the Eagles' defense is elite, but they sure hell played elite tonight, baby. So all those people saying Nick Mullins needs to start over Jimmy G, RELAX. Relax. There's a difference between starting quarterbacks and backup quarterbacks. And clearly, Jimmy G is the starter, and Nick Mullins is a backup. Let's get into the video. First half, let's face it, faithful, it was a snooze fest. I really feel like we're missing Raheem Mostert. McKinnon is good, but he's just not a 3-down running back. When the hole opens, he just doesn't. He don't cut through like Mostert do, baby. I know I'm not the only one that can see it, faithful. I know y'all see it. McKinnon is good, 3rd down, catching the ball out the backfield, occasional running, but he's just not like Mostert. He don't, when he see the hole, he just don't cut it through, baby. He don't cut it fast enough for me. So I feel like this game, it showed that our running game is lacking. We do good with the end arounds, with the reverses, but we need another running back, or we need to give Wilson more carries or Hasty more carries, because when we can't run the ball, our offense, faithful, it's one-dimensional. And one-dimensional offenses don't win football games, unless you're like Pat Mahomes or the Chiefs. But we ain't talking about that, scrub. The first half was a snooze fest. The defense played well. I saw you out there, Jimmy Ward. I seen you out there shutting down Zach Ertz, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. I see you, Jimmy. The D-line played okay. Didn't get much pass rush. I didn't see it. I saw Armstead in there a little bit. I saw DJ Jones. Let me stop lying. DJ Jones, I saw you in there, DJ. Go, DJ. That's my DJ. Go, DJ. But anyway, for the most part, the defensive line didn't get enough pressure, but the defense kept us in the game. Johnson, the corner that we brought up from the practice squad, let's face it, there's a reason why he's on the practice squad. But he played well up until he gave up that deep throw. And he was in position, but Johnson, you got to look up for the ball, baby. But there's a reason why he's a backup. Besides us having no running game, Kittle was a beast. Mullins at least was able to hit Kittle. Kittle had, a great game. Ayuk, you have arrived, baby. It was the Ayuk show. That was a hell of a play by Ayuk. He's going to have a nice, long, rewarding career with the Niners. But I'm thinking about the offensive line. Trent Williams, he struggled a bit. He had, I think, 1 or 2 penalties. He did give up, I believe, 1 or 2 sacks. So it wasn't Trent Williams' best game. But overall, as a unit, offensively, we struggled. The Eagles' offense, I believe they actually played well considering, they were missing a lot of starters, just like the Niners were. But Carson Wentz was able to make plays. He was scrambling for first downs. He was extending plays. He would be looking right and looking left. And he would be extending plays. And he did enough in order to win the game. So I got to, give props to Carson Wentz. He played as hard as he could, and he willed his team to win. Zach Ertz, his target, Jimmy Ward did a pretty good job on him. But Carson Wentz continued to make plays. He continued to scramble. Faithful, this was obviously a very disappointing outcome. Nick Mullins had a bad game. We just got to get better. We'll see how Jimmy G is next week with his progress through the week. Hopefully he'll be ready to play against Miami. But I think this proves that no matter what team's record is, they're still going to come out and play. And the Eagles were just better today. They just made more plays. And unfortunately, Nick Mullins is not ready for prime time. So, Faithful, let me know what you think of the game. Are you still rooting for Nick Mullins, buddy? I'd be surprised if you were. But Nick Mullins just had a bad game. Hopefully Jimmy G gets healthier. And Faithful, let me know what you think of the game. What you think we need to improve on. Let a brother know. Y'all know it, Faithful, in them comments. And we're 2-2 after the first 4 games. I thought we would be at worst 3-1. But considering all our injuries, 2-2, obviously I thought we still should have won the game, but we turned the ball over too much. But, this loss is what it is. It's a loss, and we got to look forward to Miami, and we got to put this behind us, and we got to start the second quarter of the season. So make sure you like, comment, share the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.